So today I'm going to record my exercise regime. I've got my walker with my little shell collecting bag that I use when I go on trips. Now I use for mail and my cell phone and whatever else exciting I decide I want to pick up. And I'm just going to walk around our driveway area, which doesn't really take very long. And while I am walking myself, Kevin, my husband, is walking the cat somewhere. Not quite sure where they are right now. And this is part of my daily exercise and excitement. So this is the garden that I managed to finish before back surgery, which was fortunate. Oh, and there's little Elf on her leash. And there's my little husband walking with the leash. And I gotta maneuver over some rocks and such with my walker. And bags of mulch that will be laid down here in this area next to the driveway where the plows usually push salt and completely destroy our lawn. And down further you can see our pond in the backyard, which is nice to sit out and look at, especially in the summertime while I'm recuperating. And there's my note on the door that tells people to please be patient because I can't run and answer the door the second I ring the doorbell. And there is Elf again looking for snakes to kill, which makes my husband happy because he doesn't like snakes. Hey, Elf. And now we're going to head down my driveway, which is a little bit of an incline, and the street is not very good. We need to have this paved at some point, but that's going to cost a small fortune, so that's going to have to wait. And the mailboxes are just a little ways down there. It's a gorgeous day outside. So thankfully the surgery did occur during the summertime, so I can take these walks. If it had happened this past winter, I would have been housebound completely because it was brutal here in Massachusetts. And since I made it to the mailboxes the last couple of days, I'm going to take a little trip beyond and see how far I can get. I'd already walked around the driveway area 3 times, which is my limit because that's pretty boring. And now we're going to see how far I can go down here. At least the pavement is smoother, so it's a little easier with the walker. I probably don't necessarily need the walker at this point, but I really don't want to fall. That would be really bad for my back. So this is just kind of an extra precaution. And yesterday I made it to the top of that hill, so I'm going to see if I can't make it over the hill to the next street today. And my back this morning is feeling a little tight. I'm not sure why that is. I think I slept well, but it's just feeling very tight. So I took my Tylenol, extra strength Tylenol, and a Valium, which I had not been taking very much of, but oh yay. It's supposed to relax the muscles, which sometimes apparently go into spasm after the surgery. And hopefully that noise won't be too obnoxious. Our neighbors at the bottom of our hill, right, well, you can't see them, but they're right behind those trees. They're constantly making noise. I don't know what the heck they do, but if it's not some sort of a car engine, it's some sort of a lawn implement, or I don't know what the hell they do. They're nice enough, and thankfully they don't work too late into the evening, but you know, it does kind of take away from the peace and quiet. And so I'm walking down to Pollock Drive today, if I can. This is an incline down, and I'm using my back a little bit to hold myself back, but it seems okay so far. When we initially moved up here to Middleton, this street did not exist, and it was just put in a few years ago and has several McMansions on it. Really huge, really beautiful homes. Definitely out of our price range, but they are beautiful. And there goes a neighbor. And alright, I made it this far. I think I should probably turn around and go back. This is enough for today. And as you can see, it's an incline back over that hill, and then another incline back up to my house. And I sound like I'm slightly out of breath. I'm really not so much out of breath, but it's hard to direct the walker with one hand and hold the camera with the other, and talk and go further than I've gone so far. But every day is a little improvement, and that's good.